one of the exciting things about being a bishop and about doing our Please Note is that I get to meet and introduce you to some of the most remarkable people that God has ever put on the face of this earth. And we're with one of them, the Reverend Becca Stevens, who is the chaplain at Vanderbilt University, and she is the founding director of Magdalene House and director of Thistle Farms. Becca, welcome to Please Note and to North Carolina.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be a part of it. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, tell us a little bit about Magdalene House, and as you do that, we'll get back to the conferences that are coming up that people can be involved in. But tell us about Magdalene House and Thistle Farms.
Sure. Magdalene was started out of my role as chaplain at Vanderbilt to do an outreach to women who are currently on the streets and in jails with criminal histories of trafficking and prostitution and addiction. Mm-hmm. And we started back in 1997 just opening one house for 5 women. And we just said, let's just take them out of the system, of all systems, religious systems, institutional systems like the penal system, the justice system, all of it, and just be a sanctuary. Mm-hmm. And it was a really beautiful model. So we offered a place to live for 2 years free with no authority in the house, and just to see how good old-fashioned community could be healing.
Right. How did Thistle Farms grow out of that, or did it grow out of that?
Well, you know, we talk about love in that community a lot in Magdalene, like, oh, we love you so much, love, love, love. And I thought it started to sound like a lot of wind to me because everybody was still dirt poor. Yeah. And that if you're loving people, you got to be concerned about their economic well-being. You got to. So in my mind, it made sense to say, women who basically were first raped between the ages of 7 and 11, who first went to the streets between the ages of 14 and 16 on average, who have no work history, nothing on their resume to put but a bunch of blank spaces in prison time, nobody was going to hire them. Yeah. So we just decided to start our own company, and that was about 13 years ago we started that company. And we thought, wouldn't it be beautiful just to make body healing, beautiful products? So we started with a body balm, and made a candle, and then we've just grown and grown. And so now we have something like 100 SKUs or whatever SKUs for products now.
I remember that way back when I was at the HIV/AIDS retreat at Canuga, and you all let us use some of that balm then. No,
you were the very first bishop ever to buy the body balm from us. You bought the balm of Gilead. You preached. You got up there and you go, is there a balm of Gilead? Is there a balm of Gilead? And you kept talking about this place of healing. And I said to you afterwards, I was like, yes, there is a balm of Gilead, and it sells for like $2.99 at the time. And you were so nice. You bought all of it.
We did, and we used it too. Well, this has developed into something absolutely incredible and miraculous. Why'd you call it Magdalene House, and why Thistle Farms?
Magdalene, there's a million reasons to name a beautiful program for women after one of the most powerful figures that's been misused and abused in Scripture is Magdalene. But truly, she is the first preacher of a gospel of hope and resurrection. And it's powerful. And, whoever she was or however she came to this sense of leadership and purpose, she had a voice that has rung out through the ages. And, I really don't care that much if she was or was not a prostitute. I don't know how that changes the idea of all of us being broken in our body, mind, and spirit, and then healing both in our body, mind, and spirit. So she's been always a great inspiration to me personally. And Thistle Farms, because if you go down to where the women are walking and working in the alleys, that's what's growing is thistle. And so we named it Thistle because that's what the wildflower was where the women were. Right. And then we started making paper out of the thistle and learned that it's actually been the wildflower or weed, depending on your perspective, right, that's been used for about 1,000 years to heal your liver. And if you think about the women, literally about a third of the women we serve are hepatitis C. Right. And that directly affects the liver, that we, by just kind of thinking it was a beautiful theological or artsy word, right, picked the one weed that we needed to be using to help heal the women we were serving. It's awesome. Thank you, Bishop Curry. And listen, I know you have a million fans. I know that. And I just want to say you have been an inspiration to me always, and I love you.
Well, I love you, and I am one of your fans, and I can't wait to see you at the end of this month.
Yay. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. God bless you, and keep the
Thank
faith.
you.